again I am present with you all with another topic, that is the Ball poem composed by John Berryman. This is the poem in class 10th of CBSE. So let us begin with the poem. In this poem, the poet has tried to tell us about a boy who loses his ball. When he loses his ball, the question is there, what will the boy do? Will he get another ball, or will he try to get the same ball? So the simple answer is there. The boy does not try to get another ball. He just feels for getting the same ball back. But happens what? The poet sees the ball going and going in a bouncing manner, and finally the ball reaches to a large water body from where it was impossible to get. So what happens up here? Do you think by giving the example of the boy and the ball, the poet is simply trying to tell us about the life of a boy and a ball? Of course not. This story belongs to each one of us. Boy can be anyone from the society, like me, like you, or any other member of the society. The same way, ball can be anything from our life, like our emotions, like our relatives, like the ages of our life. You must have seen the elderly people. When they do not have anything to do, they remember their past days when they had been young. So their youth or their childhood, they had been the ball for them that they have lost. The same way, here the boy is losing the ball and he is trying to get it back, which is impossible to get. The poet feels if we ask the boy to get another ball, he will simply refuse to get the ball. Although the ball does not cost much, it will come against only 10 cents. But still, the boy will not agree to get another ball. Instead, he will wish to get the same ball back because he had his feelings, his emotions attached to that ball. In this situation, the poet feels it is useless to intrude on the boy. To intrude on the boy means to disturb him. There's no need of consoling him. There's no need to show the sympathy with the boy. In this situation, just like the water is left still and all the impurities just sink down to the bottom, the same way the poet feels if we don't disturb the boy right now, he will come back to the normal after some days. He will understand the reality. And happens the same. What happens? The boy at the moment of losing the ball, he feels very sad. He goes into deep depression, but after some time he realizes his responsibilities, his first responsibility, because ball has been considered as his first responsibility. When he realizes his first responsibility, what must he have been realized? He must have realized that he had been careless. Just because of his carelessness, he could not carry out his responsibility. Instead, he lost his ball just because of his carelessness. The same way, if we are careful, we can keep our possessions for a long time. They will remain with us for a long time. But when we are careless, the same possessions are lost from us very quickly. Either they are our relations or they are our some ages of life like childhood, because it is said whether you are 50 years old man, still you can keep a child alive inside you. It is up to you. You have to be very careful about it. After realizing his responsibilities, the boy also feels that in this world of possession, where we possess lots of things in our life, the people will take away our possessions and we have to bear them. We have to bear the loss of those things, especially when we are losing our emotions, when we are losing our relatives, or when we are losing something very dearest to us. We have to bear such pain, knowing that this is impossible to get it back. So the boy also feels the same, that when his ball has been lost, it is impossible to get the same ball back. No money can buy it back. He may buy another ball, he may go into another situation, but the same ball, the same situation cannot be bought back. And that is why in the poem the poet has written money is external. External means money is such a thing that can buy external things for us. But if we talk about internal things like our emotions, like our relations, they cannot be revived by spending money. Money can buy only external things, the things for our joy, the things for our pleasure. But money cannot buy internal things, the inner emotions of the people, the relations of the people. In this way, the boy is learning the epistemology of loss. What is the epistemology of loss? The epistemology of loss is to understand that this loss or gain that the people are facing day by day, this is natural phenomena of life. This gaining and losing keeps on happening in day-to-day life, in everyone's life. The boy has started learning these things in his life, that the loss that he is suffering with, it is common for everyone. And so this is the epistemology of loss only. If he had lost something, so he is also going to gain something. Some people learn it very quickly, whereas some people take a lot of time to learn this epistemology of loss. So this is how the boy is learning it quickly or slowly, but at least he has started learning the epistemology of nature. Means the poet tries to tell us, when we bear any loss in life, what happens? First of all, we become very sad, like the boy is sad in this poem after losing his ball. But after some days, after some time, what happens? That we start forgetting about that loss and we start enjoying the things that we still have in our hands. So this is the epistemology of in this way. We learn a moral of this poem, that everyone must bear the pain of the loss associated with that loss. That is the moral of this poem. And after this moral, let us talk about the poetic devices that the poet has used in this poem. So first of all, the whole poem is a kind of metaphor where, as I have told you, ball is not a real ball, boy is not a particular boy. So boy can be taken in sense of any person of the society, whereas ball can be considered as any possession of our life. So this is how the boy and the ball, they are the metaphor for any person or any possession of our lives. So this is how the whole poem is a metaphor. But separately, if we talk about different lines, so in the very first line that you are looking on your screen, this line shows the use of assonance in it, because you can see there is the repetition of the vowel sound O. After that, if we talk about this one more line from the poem, this line shows repetition of the words ball, ball. So there is a repetition also has been used in this poem. Let's talk about enjambment. The poem is also an example of enjambment. Enjambment, when 2 or 3 lines of the poem, they start without any punctuation mark at the end of the previous line. So this is the example of enjambment. So the line that is appearing on your screen, this is an example of enjambment, and you can also search other examples of enjambment in this poem. Other than it, if we talk about alliteration, so this poem also gives you the use of an alliteration. The line that is right now appearing on your screen, this is an example of alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of the same consonant sound. If the same consonant sound is repeated, there is an alliteration, and you can see there is the repetition of the consonant sound B in this line. And in this line of poem, a dime, a ball is worthless. So if we observe the pattern of the sentence of the line, you can say a dime and another ball. So a dime and another ball. So this is how there is the missing of conjunction. We can understand here this sentence must have a conjunction in it, which has been eliminated. So if such thing happens where there was the need of conjunction but it has not been used in that line, there is use of ascendaton as a figure of speech. So this is how we have discussed lots of figures of speech in this poem, and this is in this way you may try. If you try, you may find other examples of these figures of speech which I have discussed right now with you. I hope you all must have understood the meaning hidden behind the words, not the direct meaning of the words. The meaning hidden behind the words in this poem, you all must have understood it very clearly, very well, and this is surely going to help you in your examination in scoring very good marks. And this is how I hope you all will subscribe my channel, you all will share my videos among your friends, and finally you won't forget to like my videos to increase my courage of making such interesting videos for you all. So hoping you all will subscribe my channel, hoping that you all will like my videos and encourage me. Thank you very much. We will meet in next videos once again.